What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are talking about Hulk issue 10 by Donny Cates and Ryan Ottley. I thought this issue right here, again, I haven't talked about Hulk in a while, but I thought this issue right here was really good. We got a little flashback to when Bruce was a kid, a little bit about his mom, all that, and then like how this planet, this new planet Hulk, or Hulk planet, whichever one it's actually called, I can't remember, actually came to be, where all these other Hulk creatures came from. I think Donny Cates did a really fantastic job with like pretty much linking certain things together. It's really cool. But let's see, this Hulk run for me, it's been a little bit, hit and miss sometimes. Certain issues are definitely better than others. But that's the thing about Donny Cates writing, is he does a lot of expanding, and then sometimes you it can be a little inconsistent. But you either love or hate Donny Cates writing, and for me, I love it. This has honestly been my first like ongoing Hulk title. I do plan to go back and read like Immortal Hulk and other things. I want to really get more into Hulk because he's such a interesting character, and I feel like there's a lot you can do with him. I feel like he needs more horror themes. But anyways, we'll talk about what I don't like and what I do like about this issue. But let's first start talking about the art, which is by Ryan Ottley, and as you can tell, it is fantastic art-wise. It is good stuff. There's not a whole lot of action in this issue simply because it's more exposition, but it's good stuff. So, as you see, we got a little ad for the Dark Web event that's coming up. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, what's going on in this issue, actually? So, in the previous issue, Hulk lands on this planet and all that. And so, he's getting, like, it's showing this little flashback. This flashback is interesting because his mom told him he's not weak, that the sun is 93 million miles away, and it can stop anything but not a shadow. So we get a little fun, and I love it. I love this little connection to his mother. It's really interesting. It's heartbreaking. It's pretty cool. And as you can tell, we got Hulk waking up, and he's still in the Starship Hulk thing. And I have a little theory that we'll talk about at the end of this issue. So this is Monolith here. I'm assuming she's going to end up being a villain. But it shows that these creatures are imperfect and all that. And you're probably wondering where that came from. Well, if you've been following the run, when Hulk went into that other dimension, they were sending, like, the other Bruce Banner was sending these other Hulk creatures in, like, through a portal. And it was sending them away. Well, it turns out these are those creatures, those Hulk monsters. And how interesting is that? That these are the creatures that we saw 3 or 4 issues ago, and they're making a return here in the actual, I think it's Earth 616 is what we're on, or Universe 616. And how interesting, what makes it even more interesting is, if you remember, Hulk sends that little gamma bomb away. It blows up their sun, and that's how they become what they are now. And it's just really, really crazy. And it's even funnier because Hulk is actually tiny compared to some of these things. He actually even has a hard time lifting the door, which, after I've read this issue twice, I think it's foreshadowing towards the end of the issue. Hulk thinks that this door is heavy. This is a man that just lifted, Mjolnir with help, but still. So, obviously, they're talking about data that Hulk has going on. And as the issue goes on, he's learning more. He's apologized for what happened. He even tells them that this is where he tells them about, what happened, like where the bomb came from and all that. And you can see Hulk has fans. And look, this is what I mean by Hulk is tiny compared to him. Look how big that thing is to Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. So, right here, at the end of the issue, on literally the last page, we find out that Bruce Banner is dying. That can't be good. I have a theory about that, but we'll talk about that more in a second. So, I think this was a really good issue. Solid. I give it an 8 out of 10 if I was to rate it. And I definitely recommend it. The run's really good. I've loved Donny Cates' writing to begin with. Also, if you haven't read his book, Vanish, oh my god, that indie title is going crazy. But, yeah, so my theory for the issue is, what if he's, as we saw at the end, what if he's dying because he's locked up that his other personality in like that torture room. What if that's the reason why he's dying? What if he's not healing correctly because of that? That's a little theory to think about, but you know, I'm probably wrong 100%. But yeah, that's issue 10 of Hulk, guys. If y'all haven't picked it up and read it, it's pretty good. Now, like I said, I am planning to do like a top 5 or top 10 Marvel ongoing titles. Will this appear? What number will it be at? Well, I guess your guys gonna have to wait and find out. But until then, read your comics, guys. Go support your local comic book shop. I That's all. Thanks for watching, guys, and I appreciate it. Peace out.